Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well. I just wanted to tell you about a different type of service that I have started to offer this year, in addition to my regular nutritional therapy and functional medicine practice. And the service I'm talking about is health and well-being coaching. Last year, I decided to train in this direction with an organization called Health Creation. And this is because I noticed over time in my work that many of my clients could benefit also from this type of service and support, which I think is very powerful. So in this context, what happens, first of all, is that you are guided to make an evaluation of your current state of health and well-being, looking across 12 principles in 4 main areas of health: body, mind, spirit, and environment. And this is to identify where you are strong, so doing well, and where you are vulnerable, doing less well, and how this may contribute to issues or difficulties with your health, both physical or mental. So we look at body in terms of how we eat, movement, toxicity. The mind is how we deal with our stresses, relationships, and our emotions. Then the third area is spirit, which is nothing to do with religion, but we all know how it feels to have a sense of purpose, to live true to ourselves, have a good level of vitality, and look at what we are doing to nourish this spirit with soul food, inspiration, connection, or anything else that we deem precious and that is uplifting us. And finally, the fourth area is environment, where we live, where we work, our communities, social connections, our sense of belonging, which is such an important determinant of good health. And then our relationship with nature, the natural world, which can be so healing and the source of incredible healing energy. Are we using this? Are we connected with nature? So on this basis, then next we work together across a period of time to create strategies, to identify goals, implement new behaviors aimed at revitalizing health, increasing vital energy, reconnecting with your own self, to start living a life from a place that is more aligned with your true needs, values, and your authentic nature. I see this as an opportunity for renewal that involves the whole person. So in this sense, the approach is holistic, and it provides personalized support for a variety of needs and situations. So anyone who is recovering from chronic disease and wishes to create new conditions for health to protect themselves long term, or anyone who wants to prevent illness and create lasting, sustainable health, anyone who is looking to come out of chronic stress and enjoy life with more ease and well-being. This is also for anyone who may be feeling a little bit dispirited, wishing to revive their heart and soul so that they may rise again and enjoy a fulfilling relationship with life. And anyone who desires to live more authentically and in alignment with their true nature. Also, anyone who wishes to find a sense of purpose and express themselves more fully and creatively. So health coaching and mentoring can help with all of this. I would say that it allows the individual to get to a place where they are more able to change in the direction that they feel right. And importantly, it does so by helping mitigate possible resistance to change, which may be caused, is very common, may be caused by conscious or unconscious blocks or limiting beliefs or any other potential obstacles, both internal and external. People who are living or are recovering from an illness do experience acute stress, fear, and anxiety. Often this is aggravated by a sense of impotence and the loss of the sense of agency and control over choices that they have to make. And in health and well-being coaching, because the person is guided to become more aware of their own state and needs, the person is often more able to connect more efficiently with their own inner wisdom and feel more empowered to make choices at a time when making decisions is difficult, they may be struggling with the bombardment of information, recommendations, advice coming from all directions, all in good faith, naturally, but they run the risk of losing touch with their own truth, what they really, really want and need. And why is it so important for someone who is recovering from a disease, they're recovering their health, to receive help in terms of stress management? It is important because it is now well established how the ability of the body to heal is hugely influenced by the state of the nervous system. So a state of chronic stress or dysregulation interferes with some very important physiological systems and functions that are fundamental for recovery, for repair, restoration of good health, such as the immune system or digestive system, our metabolism, cardiovascular system, brain function, and so on and so forth. So like I often tell my client, the body is constantly trying to heal, but we need to bring the nervous system, especially the autonomic nervous system, who is in charge of this important physiological function that run in the background, but we cannot control consciously. So we need to bring the nervous system into a balanced state where this ability to heal can be activated, can be maintained over time. And when this sort of balance is there, it also creates the conditions for treatments and therapies to be more effective, because the body is less in survival mode, in alarm mode, and more in the modality that supports healing and renewal. And this is where we recognize that the mind and body are not separate at all, and that each one influences the other. So when we find ourselves having low levels of energy, feeling stuck, maybe disempowered, unable to make changes, we lack clarity, we live in discomfort from being in a situation that does not entirely express our nature, but tends to respond to external conditioning, or where the needs of others always come before our own needs. These are all states where we may find ourselves at one point or another, and that can influence physical health. And it can be seen, and then physical health issues can be seen as signals that something perhaps need to change. My clients are used to interacting with me as a person who gives advice and recommendations in certain areas of health and using certain modalities. But coaching is quite different, so this is why I'm pointing this out. Because here the aim is to help you find out and connect with something that only you know. So you are the expert of what feels true, what really makes you happy and healthy, what really is going on, what your true needs are, your values, your passions, your environment. And on the other hand, we work together to identify what are the less helpful beliefs, stresses, actions, behaviors in your life that are, or maybe suppressing life energy, maybe sabotaging health-supporting choices, and then gently help you remove those destructive factors and get that vital energy flowing freely again. Given the focus of my health practice so far and my background, I'm also coaching people who live with cancer or have recovered from it and wish to explore ways to prevent recurrence. People with cancer have complex emotional, physical, spiritual, and self-help needs, and these require time and attention. And I have recently posted about an important review article in this field that explains all of this. This article is recently published. It was written by Dr. Rosie Daniel, who is the founder of Health Creation, written with Julie Bach and Isabella Natrins from the Society of Integrative Oncology and the UK and International Health Coaching Association, respectively. And there they highlighted very well how lifestyle behaviors, so including all the things that I mentioned above in terms of 12 principles in 4 main areas of health, how these are increasingly documented to directly influence not only quality of life, very important, but also cancer outcomes and risk of recurrence. And therefore they explained and made a very beautiful case for the beneficial impact of health coaching in the context of integrative oncology. I'm going to add the link to this article here below. So anyway, this is all for now. And thank you so much if you stayed with me until this point. If you wish to learn more, have questions, want to let me know your thoughts, please go to the link below on my website or pop me an email if you want to get in touch for an exploratory call. Thank you and go well, and goodbye, everyone.